to another edition of the Property Show. This is what we've lined up for you today. On the Property Pick of the Week, we discover affordable luxury in one of the most sought-after neighborhoods on Riverside Drive, dubbed the blueprint for contemporary living. Catch customer experience with Telkom. Later, on the home ownership segment, we share an inspiring story on getting onto the property ladder.
I guess everybody has an inherent want to own something, a nice house.
We finish with the property gallery on other investments available in the market. Connect with us on our social media platforms and let's chat. Only on the Property Show, we've got you covered. As always, there is something for everyone. Today, it's all about a rare gem, affordable luxury in one of the most sought-after neighborhoods, dubbed the blueprint for contemporary living. Come with me. Hi, Limu.
Hello, Bodani. Welcome.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What a beautiful project.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. I love this space.
Welcome. So, this is our space, which is we call transitional, and we put this in so that if you want to grow your plants, especially not just plants for plants' sake, but your herbs. If you're into healthy living now, you can put your herbs. You can grow your tomatoes, basil, all the little nice things you can grow. It takes very well. So we've been trying, as you can see, to see whether we have enough light, and we can. So we're into this gardening inside. So this is your little city garden right here. And when you
come with your shopping.
Yes, but you don't have to come with it. If you have someone helping you, they don't have to come through the sitting room. They can go through to the kitchen, deliver things there. And when you're leaving your house, you can lock this door, lock the other one, leave this one open. And people can come in and out. The good thing about this place is also you've got our laundry area. You can put your washing machine, your dryer, and also the facility will have its own laundry. So if you want to dry big things like sheets or duvets, they don't have to hang in the window, so that we remain a neat looking building. So we are very happy about that, and there's ample space. They can also cook in that space, so it is well, and it's completely self-contained. The first thing we wanted to do is we wanted to have a cloakroom near the entrance so that it remains fresh, and there's a window there that opens out to the outside. And also you can, as you notice, the doors, we have nice solid mahogany doors. This one is also works as a security door. So it's solid, it's not flush, it's solid, and it's full mahogany. And we have the nice full height so that it feels elegant as you walk in. So when you come with your guests here, it's nice. We also decided to put wooden floors because in July it's really cold, and sometimes it can feel really cold. So we wanted it to be warm as well when you come in. So as we come in now, this is our space that we have organized, and sometimes people say it's a bit big, but that is what we wanted. We wanted you to be, yes, you're in an apartment, but you have the space. If you're entertaining, you don't feel squeezed together.
And you can create two or three sitting areas.
Yes, absolutely. We put in the cupboard so that we can show you. You can put in all your books and spaces and all the things that you have. You know, over the years people collect.
Yes.
So we wanted you to be able to have all your things together, your books that you love, and all the little knickknacks that you collect. If you've traveled, there's lots of space to be able to put in everything. So as you come in, you have lots of space. As you can see on the walls, you can mirror them. All of them have nice cornices. This is the lounge, Modoni. We have, the whole apartment is 221 square meters. And what we wanted to do was use a lot of space here so that when we have many visitors, you don't feel squeezed, and don't fear to entertain. We enjoy it. So really, that's really what we were looking for.
A lot of natural lights.
A lot of natural light. That's what we wanted, because again, you get vitamin D. Yes. So why don't I take you down to sit and we have a chat about it, and we can see how spacious we can be. As you can see, we can comfortably fit 20, 30 people in here easily.
From a leading event organizer to a developer and giving us the best, how did that become?
Actually, I did a small course called Landmark, and they talked about creating possibilities. And with events, when I introduced the big giant marquees, it turned out to be more work than I imagined. And of course, I was much younger then, so I was able to work night and day. But I'd been given advice: whatever you do, open up a small portfolio. Plus, I met you at the time, and you said, why don't you go into development? And it sounded too scary at the time. But later I said, well, why not? So we bashed down the house, actually a house that we used to rent.
Remember, there was a house here.
Yes, and guess who rented it out? Remember, you rented it out for me?
Yes,
and you
a
told
long
me,
time ago.
Exactly, and you said this area was going to be full of apartments. So even if I did it up, why not do a development?
Yes,
okay, it was scary. I was very scared about financing, and you were so comfortable. You were like, no, you'll get financing. You'll just
draw it. It's a good area.
Exactly.
The location is perfect.
Yes.
If you have a good project.
Yes.
And Nemo, you're quite organized, so this was easy.
It's been a journey, but the good thing about it is, when I think back, it's very much like events as well. It's looking after every little detail yourself and starting with the end in mind. So I started with the end in mind. I bashed down my home, so I wanted to come back and live here. So as I've been doing this project, I've been doing it also as my home, because I am going to be living here as well. So I focused a lot on quality, which is what I really wanted to do, and the comfort of the people who are going to buy here and who are going to be living here. And contemporary living, some people come and say, oh, there's not so much greenery. This is city living. I love this place because Lavington is just down the road. ABC Place is the other side.
And you're on Riverside Drive.
We've got Riverside Drive. We have a lot of embassies here. That's what makes Riverside special, because people say, why is it not like Kilelesho? Actually, because we have a lot of embassies. We have the German, Japanese, Ugandan, Australian. This little street of Riverside, that's what makes it different. And it's a little gem by itself. But the wonderfulness is the way you can quickly get to Arboretum, quickly get to Westlands. It's such a central place.
Even getting into CBD is easy.
Yeah, just go down Arboretum. Or you can go down Riverside as well. And then now, since they put the bypass,
so easy,
you can easily nip in. So also, if you want nightlife, we have Westlands, we have Lavington. So it's a place you can zoom and come back quickly. And again, we don't have too many matatus, but the good thing, we still have them as well. So you're able to escape driving as well. Yeah.
I know that getting a development like this one is not a walk in the park. What has been your major challenge?
I think major challenge was, and I'm glad I didn't realize it, was financing. If I could look back, I would have all my financing in place before I started building. But I built in faith and with God. I dove into the deep end, but each part of the way, it's been a learning process. It was difficult. I think my biggest challenge was maybe not knowing exactly what contractors do, not knowing exactly what QSs do, not knowing their roles in my vision. But later I was able to put my foot down and say, no, I want more windows. I don't want more stone. I want more windows because I want light. And it's made me grow, and it has stretched me. I never used to read BQs. Now I can read my BQ from beginning to end. I don't find it daunting. I take it like a tender. I read each and every page. And I think the other thing was keeping costs down and sticking to your budget. I think that's the hardest thing. But once you've stuck to your budget, then you spend energy going to look for what fits within your budget and what is good quality and value. So I've looked for value.
So did you buy a lot of your stuff, like your kitchen, your wardrobes? Did you get them locally, or how did you pick them?
I went round, and I'm into supporting local businesses. But like I said to you, I was going to live here. So for me, one of the most important things was how a kitchen would wear and tear, and also the cupboards, because these are doors that you open day in, day out, day in, day out. So I wanted also to have a kitchen that I would love to cook in and clean, even when I don't have help. So you're not those wings not getting clean. I wanted it to be a delight. Like when you travel and you live in a nice holiday home and you're able to clean, because it's nice and neat and orderly. So that's what we focused on, because looking back, the difficult thing about living in a small space is organization. So I put together a very organized kitchen and very organized cupboards and space, and I'll show you that later, so you'll see. And that's why you see we have shelves here, so that you can see, you can all have your record collections or CDs or books or whatever. There's enough space. There's enough space for all your things.
Nimo, who exactly are buyers in this development?
Okay, a lot of the buyers, my original ones, my off-plan, my angel investors, some are family friends and people I knew, acquaintances, business acquaintances, and we've sold roughly 60%. We're looking to sell another 30%, because I myself am living here, so I'm occupying 10%, and I have a couple of units I want to keep also as renting out for rentals, because some of the people who have bought want to keep them out and rent them out for extra income, which is why they've bought on Riverside.
Wow. And when do you expect this project to be completed?
Well, as you can see, we've done mostly everything. We're waiting just for final touches, painting, etc. And we should be ready in December. Handover December. We hope to be living here in the new year.
Wow.
Yes. Welcome to my dining table. And as I was researching, one of the things that I realized, African families, we are big, we are many. So sometimes what happens is, when the space is too small, you can't entertain everyone. But if you're like me, I love entertaining with everything. You can put a table here and add like an event table, and you can sit even 20 of you, which works for us. The other thing I discovered a lot of the time, how do people use their dining tables? They're like for children to do their homework. It's not so much for eating, but it turns out to be a place where they can all sit with their books, do their homework, while mom is checking to see what they're doing. And also sometimes when you're working at home, this is where I sit. Sometimes I bring my files here. I can put like 5 files and do all my work undisturbed. So it's really my work desk as well.
And this is where you connect as a family, to be real.
It is. And as I said, we've got space behind there. Plenty of space for all the things that you need. Again, storage.
A lot of storage
for all your things, so that you're not storing your plates and things in the kitchen. You're storing them here. And then things for the kitchen, in the kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen.
The heart of the home.
Heart of the kitchen is. And as you can see, I have my new shopping baskets. I'm not with plastics anymore. So when we come home, I'm able to just take off my shoes, put on my sandals, put on my apron, and start my evening with a lot of joy and pleasure.
Wow, wow.
So as I take you to my kitchen, which I love the most, we start right here. This is, like I said, this is contemporary living and luxury living. A lot of people, when they buy their red wine, etc., that has to stay at the same temperature, this is a fridge specially for that, so that it maintains the temperature, not high, not cold, etc., because we are in a hot place and sometimes it's so cold. So we have this fridge. This is kind of standard in houses these days. And down here we have storage enough for beers, sodas. We have here for your glasses. And what I love the most here is the hinges. The hinges, because you open your kitchens off and on the whole day. I love them, plus the lights. So you can see we have a lot of storage also up here. Then down here we have soft close, soft touch. And again, you have, these hold your plates so that they don't, you can extend it. You can put plates or covers for your
sufuria.
Yeah, so that they don't clank around. And so that's really very nice. Again, coming here, you can see we have all our nice partitionings inside. Again, the neater the cupboards are, and when everything has its place to live, it's easier to look after your home. So this is my favorite hood. A lot of hoods work this way, but sometimes when you're cooking, they get in your way. But this is the new way they do it, which I really love. It's made from glass, which means when you clean it, even if oil splatters onto it, you just and it cleans, and it's just beautiful. Like I said, the extraction works beautifully when it goes out.
And you just switch it on like that?
Yes, you just switch it on, yeah. And it starts immediately. So you can see what you're cooking nicely, whether it's ready. Sometimes when you have poor light, you can't tell whether things are ready or not. But this works really well. So let me just take off this because of the sound. So when I was choosing the kitchen as well, a lot of times when we have rings in kitchens, I never used to know why they break. Abroad, they are fine. When we come home, the one is broken, the other one is not working. Then I discovered what it is. My mother-in-law told me the secret. It's because when we're cooking matoke, when we're cooking ugali, mokimo, we keep pressing it, and so we break it underneath. So I determined I'm not going to have rings. The other thing is when you have the flat ones, I would enjoy them, and I'd enjoy seeing the red coming up. But again, it wasn't practical because it doesn't stay beautiful for long. But this one, you're not going to destroy it. You can't scratch the glass, so that it will remain. You just remove this, clean it very well. Should people throw it away by mistake, we have replacements, because every single thing here is replaceable, and the service is available locally. And so it's gas, so it's easier, and it's high. This is for your cylinder, so as a woman you don't have to lift it and carry it or call someone. Remember I said we are minimizing sustainable living with not so many people. You put it on here, it has wheels, you put it there, and it's fine. When we come here, we've got extra space for our kitchens. We have our lazy Susans, so you can get into that space right behind. And yes, I'll give you some cake when we are done. And again, what I really liked was these are really good because this is the power. So you can your thing is very easily wash the rubbish off, wash it into here, and when it goes in here, we have a garbage disposal. You switch it on here, you have a garbage disposal. When you're cooking, you've got your little bin, which you don't have to touch while you're cooking. You can fix it later, clean it, bring it back.
And all of it is stainless steel. So
yes, and then as you can see, the bottom of the shelf is not wood. And why did I also do that? If you notice here, water cannot go behind here. This is Caesar stone. It's not granite. Granite is a bit porous. So nothing goes behind here. So you never have that smell from under your sink that is so annoying with that black thing. We have to go because food is stuck there. Just press disposable. This is new contemporary living. Everything is flushed away. So you can put all your bogas, your nyeni, your salad, all your organic stuff. It will churn it out and it goes. So why did I choose that? So that we don't have those smells that are in an apartment all the time because of the garbage. So there's less garbage collection. And then you recycle your papers, etc., etc. We have our pantry that can hold all your jars, etc., etc. Again, we still have space here for your ungas, for your sugars and stuff. Again, all this is storage space. Coming here, we have more storage space up there. Plates, whatever you need there. All the units have their oven. This works out as a little mini oven stroke microwave. Again, clean contemporary living. This works out as a steamer. You can just put all your stuff in here, steam it, put it back. This can take almost a goat. You can do all your things here. You can do your roast chickens there. Again, it's easy, it's compact. Here we have space for a fridge freezer. For you use whichever one you want. And if you still want a bigger fridge, there's room there for a double open fridge. Again, when we look at the way we are using our fridge, it's very different from long ago. We are now putting in more fruits, more vegetables, so you need more space also just to keep your fresh food. We used to drink tap water. These days people drink mineral water, so you have to have a lot of water stacked. So we've left a big space for you to bring whichever big fridge you want to bring. And if this is enough for you, fine.
Well, I
Yes.
mean,
So after a hard day's work and I finished cleaning up and tidying up, people have gone to bed and I'm done. From here we go to our bedrooms. And this is where I like to retire. And I love them because they're so organized.
wow.
So here we have 2 bedrooms here. Again, we've put lots of storage room. Also, each bedroom is en suite. Remember, we had a bedroom in the beginning and you made me change it and said make everyone en suite.
Yes.
So I did.
Good
So
girl.
each bedroom has its own shower, toilet, bathroom, etc. And lots of natural light. Lots of natural light. As you can see, it's coming out from there, and yeah. Welcome to my bedroom, Mudhoni.
Asante.
This is where now all the rest, relaxation and restoration happens. One of the main things that I said, when you're living in an apartment, what's the problem? Space for clothes. When I did my research, most women, okay, the families don't say anything, but they take over all the master bedroom closets. They go to the other 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms and take over all those closets. So what I decided, let her stay here. We contain Madame in here. And we give her all the space and wardrobes and cupboards that she needs. So let me show you. So when I walked in, everybody has a work, they have a work, what they wear during the week and also weekend. And weekend involves a lot. So what we did is I sectioned off so that you can put your jeans down here, your jackets, your short things, your t-shirts, your trousers, what have you. And then here, because it's nearer the bedroom, as you can see, they're all soft touch.
Yes.
Yeah. You have spaces where you can keep your jewelry. Yeah. So that you can see where your jewelry is. And also, this doesn't scratch. Doesn't scratch. You can put your rings, you can put your earrings, etc. And it's nice. You can see where everything is because we're all about organization. Nice sliding, easy sliding. So you can see here we have things that fit your shirts, different levels. Again, more space for cardigans, t-shirts, spaghetti straps, all your tops.
Wow.
And you can color code them if you want. You see we have, you can put your pashminas here, again your trousers, all your little knickknacks, again your little wallets, your little belts and all the things that you need. Again, soft touch. And then here sometimes we're all about contemporary living.
Oh, okay.
And we have a little iron. Say you want to iron and you don't want to call people, you simply can just take out the few creases that you want, iron. Why do I say this? You find a lot of people, I discovered they have an iron they hide in their rooms because they keep breaking. So you can do your little bit of iron just when you're going out. Put it back, you have your iron thing here, put back your little iron, and you don't have to struggle with a big ironing space. So we move this side to the men's section. We didn't give them very much, but it fits everything that they need. Again, it's easy opening. You can see you can fit here. Most men don't have more than 10 suits, but they fit. Their suits fit. The shoes fit down there for work. This is like your work. They can divide it how they want, but I divided it so that you could see what you needed. Again, this is for their shirts, for their belts, for their little knickknacks. Welcome to the bathroom. Again, this is what we wanted to do so that after a hard day, you feel as if you're in a spa. So, from the counters, it's important that we had these because when you in an environment where there's moisture, you don't want them to fall apart. So these are the special ones, especially for rooms with steam. Then the other thing, we have a beautiful bath. Sometimes people said you don't need a bath, you just need a shower. Everybody showers, but we're women. Once in a while, you want to soak in your bath. Again, we're talking about contemporary living. It's nice to have your own salt bath at home and you detox from home yourself. Light your candles, put on some nice music and just unwind. But in terms for having a bath, we've got our shower here. And the reason we kept it like this is so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel energized. Again, we have a lot of light. And the reason that we put in a lot of light is so when you wake up in the morning, you can stretch and feel ready to face the day. Because it's tough. Where I lived last, in order for me to have a bath, I had to put on the light. And that used to depress me. So when I was building this thing, I said, no, we have to have a lot of natural light in the morning. And that's what we did. And so we've kept the colors like sand so that it's more like a spa and relaxing and gentle. And again, these are the same colors that are outside the building, that are inside the building, so that it's soothing. When you come home, everything is soothing and it's calm.
Shiloh Riverside Place is a luxury project located on Riverside Banks Road off Riverside Drive in the upmarket neighborhood of Westlands. With close proximity to the Westlands Shopping Centre and Nairobi CBD, the property is easily accessible. Schools within the area are Strathmore School, Visa Oswald, Westlands Primary and Montessori School. Some of the shopping malls in close vicinity are Surrey Centre, Westgate and ABC Place, where you will find all major banks and retail chains. For recreational purposes, the nearby Nairobi Arboretum offers lush greenery for outdoor relaxation. Shiloh Riverside Place, the blueprint of contemporary living, is situated in one of the most sought-after neighborhoods, Riverside Drive. It has 24 three-bedroom apartments and 4 penthouses. They provide comfortable and spacious living space. Accommodation includes foyer entrance, spacious lounge with dining area, guest cloakroom, open-plan fully equipped kitchen with ample storage, dobe or utility area, DSQ, 3-bedroom all-en-suite with fitted wardrobes. Master bedroom has his and hers walk-in closet, bathtub and shower. Salient features include electric fence, perimeter wall, 24-hour CCTV camera surveillance, 24-hour security guards, ample parking, gym, borehole, swimming pool, individual wireless internet connected in every apartment, and standby generator. Price on inquiry.
This is where I end my day. And again, looking at bedrooms, I realize we also spend a lot of time in them. Sometimes we eat in here, we watch TV in here. You shouldn't have a TV, but the truth of the matter is sometimes people come home so tired, they just want to eat their supper here, watch the late news and go to bed. So we left this space enough for that. I don't believe in TVs in the bedroom, but you can see we've made provision for it. I felt though it's nice to have a little place for reading, for your own meditation, and personally this is where I end up with my word for the day and see what God has in store for me, because that's my verse. He has a plan for me, and a good one, not to harm me but to prosper me. And this is the project, the word hope. This is where I learned the word hope, because as I was beginning to build this, I knew I had hope. And so God has really fulfilled his plans for me, I feel. Going back even to the story of when we started here, if you've ever been on the pilgrimages and gone to Egypt and gone to Sinai, and you wondered why Egyptians were wandering around in the desert for years and years and years, it's very easy. And so when I came here, I felt I'd been in the wilderness, and this place made things come together. What I'd worked for, my savings, etc. And I just felt like how when the Israelites finally got home, and when they finally got to the other side, the place where they built the very first building, the very first temple, was in Shiloh. And that's why I call this place Shiloh Riverside Place. Wow. That's the story of Shiloh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Asante sana, I must say, you've taken contemporary living to the next level.
Thank you, Modoni.
Congratulations.
And you're welcome. Come and spend the night.
I will.
Good.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is it. If you're looking for that special place to call home, this is the place for you. Affordable, luxury, contemporary living. Shiloh Riverside Place has it all. Location, 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 and lots of space. We are taking a short break. Still ahead, customer experience with Telkom, home ownership story, and the property gallery with investment options available in the market. Don't go away.
Tunasonga pamoja na wewe, tunasonga pamoja na wewe, tunasonga pamoja wewe, tunasonga pamoja wewe. Usichoke, usichoke, kaza mwendo. Usichoke, usichoke.
Celebrating our heritage, we are stepping into a bold new future. Join us. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Next, let's experience customer service celebration with Telkom.
Customer Service Week means that we celebrate our customers. Telkom is a customer-centric brand, and within this week we give a special focus on how we can serve our customers better and enhance their customer experience. We have noticed that our customer satisfaction scores continue to improve month on month. Alongside that, we noticed that we have got more enhanced retention, and with that comes loyalty and advocacy for our brand. To enhance customer experience for the future, we shall ensure that we continue to give reliable service to our customers by ensuring that we continue to increase our network availability and stability. We shall also continue to enhance our distribution network, and this is aimed at increasing convenience for customers to be able to access our products more easily. We shall also continue to launch more customer-centric products, those that will meet the dynamic needs of our customers. We're also launching new products and services aimed at meeting and exceeding customer expectations. And just to mention, we also have the little cherries on the cake on the free Amkia bundles, 6 to 8 a.m. every morning. We have the free 4G. So these are some of the things that we're doing or products that we're giving to our customers to experience Telkom. We're also continuing to invest in our people, in training them on matters on customer experience. We have also invested in tools, a new CRM that will enable us to deliver services more efficiently to our customers. We are also investing a lot of time in our people, train them on matters on customer experience to ensure that our customers are happy and stay with us.
We are excited about the Customer Service Week. We want to interact with our customers more. We want to listen to them more. We want to hear their feedback. So we are giving them an opportunity to come and visit us this week. With every purchase that they make, we are also giving them an opportunity to get a goodie, get a gift, just to say thank you for being our customers. How we keep our customers aware of the products that we've rolled out is through our marketing teams. We have a lot of advertisement happening. Our teams work round the clock to send SMS broadcasts on social media for the customers to know what products we have rolled out. With rebranding came our 4G rollout. So in different areas now, customers are experiencing good speeds. And with that good speed, we have the 2 new routers. It's a MiFi router and a home plan router, which on those both routers, customers are able to experience excellent speeds. They have value for money because they don't spend much as they use those routers. For homeowners, we have a home plan package for them. This is an internet option, a data and voice bundle that comes together, whereby the customer is able to have both internet in their home and they're also able to receive voice at home. They're able to use it on their laptops, they use it on their phones, they're able to use it on their TV sets. The customer is able to also call and find out how the people at home are doing. We respond to customers' queries. We make sure that immediately the customer has raised the query, we book a ticket. The customer is able to leave with a reference number, whether they call or visit the store. And within 24 hours, we're able to give the customer an update of progress on how far the issue they raised is being resolved.
Tunasonga pamoja wewe. Nifuate.
Every customer values quality service, and that's what we all remember long after the price is forgotten. You too can get that service. Visit Telkom outlets and get the unforgettable customer experience. Next, it's time for another inspiring homeownership story.
I guess everybody has an inherent want to own something, a nice house. So also as a young boy, you want to drive a nice car, stay in a nice house. I think everybody has that dream. But for me, in reality, is when I was actually working for myself as a quantity surveyor and doing houses for clients, is when I was picking up ideas and I knew what I wanted to do. Something simple, but something good. You have this plot that you have that is all full of bush and all that. So I started slowly, cleared off the land when I was doing a project. Of course, I got good rates because of people I know and everything. So everything was done for me really at cost. Did my fence. I like green, so I did not put up a wall. As you can see, the whole garden is just pristine green. That's what I like. So I picked up different things from different projects that I was doing. And of course, I get to know which contractor is good and can do the job for me. I got an architect. We were in campus together. The first, of course, when you have a client brief and all that, it changes. So he had done something very modern, and I ended up with a Spanish kind of villa. Yes, I'm young, but that time I think my architect went over, but he just did what he wanted, which was a very modern thing. Maybe I can do it now. But that time I was a bit conservative and I decided, I like Spanish and I've always wanted a Spanish kind of villa. The floor plan didn't change much, but it was just the exteriors.
You supervised yourself?
Yeah, I supervised it myself, and then since I'm in this industry, my former classmates who are doing engineering also helped me out. And the only time I did not supervise when we were pouring the concrete for the ring beam. My former classmate and roommate in campus, who is an engineer, supervised the pouring of the concrete. So it was supervised right through.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
so it's good to have that network of friends as well.
Who financed you? Did you borrow? Did you use your savings? How did you begin?
Unfortunately, at that age, and running your own small practice, no bank is going to talk to you. So the fees I would get, I would just invest in the house. So you make a good fee note, because I was doing pretty good projects. You get paid, budget for the office, and then now, divert the funds to the house, to the home. So you go to the bank, remove a few 100,000, and then you're left with, after a week, maybe like 3,000 bob in your pocket. But at least you've brought in the materials and you know where you're going, So it took me 3 years to to finish the house. I started in 2006 and I moved in 2009.
The other question a lot of people are asking, should I think of first building or should I think of first buying an apartment or buying a house somewhere?
I was asked that question the other day doing a mentorship talk. After university, should I go into employment or should I start a business? Again, there you can't, there are pros and cons for everything. For me, there's a cliche thing that is, location, location, location. So, like for me, this is the ideal location. I've grown up around here. My parents stay Valley Arcade, so that's about a kilometer away. My daughter's school is right opposite the house. I went to school round about here, so I've grown around this area my whole life, so I'm very comfortable here. I would not dream of going anywhere else, So, if you're buying an apartment, if you have access to mortgage, then do so.
Home ownership is one of the most coveted goals in life. You too can share your story and inspire the next homeowner. Next, the property gallery with a highlight of investment options available in the market.
Mavoko Park is located in a gated community. Each maisonette is beautifully designed with 4 and 5 bedrooms. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, panoramic balcony, and Dolby area with provisions for washing machine. The Digwa Gardens is a development nestled in a serene neighborhood located along Kiambu Road, approximately 1 kilometer from Kiambu town and 5 minutes drive from Chiata's Shopping Mall, Quickmart Supermarket and Ridgeways Shopping Center. Accommodation includes spacious lounge opening to a balcony, dining area, modern kitchen with granite tops, visitors cloakroom, master ensuite, inbuilt wardrobes in all bedrooms, large sliding windows providing sufficient light, and tiled floors. The price for the 3-bedroom is 12 million Kenya shillings. Potential return on investment is from 70,000 Kenya shillings per month.
Are you looking to buy or sell property? First Avenue should be your first port of call. We'll hold your hand every step of the way. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching The Property Show. See you next week for a highlight of opportunities and growth areas available in this sector. We'll also continue to inspire, educate, and share the joys as well as challenges of getting onto the property ladder. We've got you covered. This conversation continues on our social media platforms. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.